Kacey, you remember the day we made that phone call?
I do.
Yeah. Hey, I watched that wrestling match a million times. Can you tell the people, what was your record the very first year you wrestled?
The very first year I wrestled, I won one match. That was an overtime and an exhibition match.
And your senior year, how'd you do then?
I took second in state.
I always wanted to ask this question, man. Do you remember anything about the day that you got run over?
You know, I do remember some stuff. It was a Sunday, and I went to church, and it was near Christmas time, December 20th. You can imagine turmoil I sent my parents in. But, I mean, I remember the day before we had little Christmas tree cookies with the little Red Hots. I was going to give the Red Hots to my brother because I didn't like those. And I remember standing on the edge of the street with my parents. My mom and dad were right there. I remember them saying there's two cars coming in a truck. But after those two cars went by, I ran across the road. That's about where I stopped remembering, but you know, you can see what happened. And I remember waking up in the hospital, not really knowing what was going on. And from then on, it was a struggle one day at a time.
Now, Kacey, I know, because I've read and I've seen stories about people that have done remarkable things, like they didn't have legs and some of them didn't have arms, but they were born that way. And what I always admired about your story was you had legs, and then you didn't. And you still were able to go on. And will you tell the kids here today all the things that you've done since we had that phone call conversation?
Well, I've done a lot of things. I mean, that was back when I was 11 years old. I mean, I was doing a paper out. When I went on, I did wrestling. I was a champion there. Other things I've done. I actually played a little bit of football one year. That was a lot of fun. I did track, long distance. I love long distance. And that instilled in me a love for wheelchair racing. Where after high school, I went on to the University of Arizona, where I did wheelchair racing and wheelchair basketball. I've done 3 marathons even. The top of Utah, the Indianapolis, and I completed the Boston Marathon. That's what I call unstoppable, people. I'm going to college and studying to become a teacher. I don't know if I can ever be as good as this man next to me here, but I want to try.
Can I share with them, you got somebody pretty special here today with you, don't you?
I do.
Well, Jennifer, will you stand up? You want to tell who she is?
This is my beautiful wife.